What's up, guys? I hope everyone is doing well, and today I'm here to talk about that everything is trending to zero against Bitcoin. So look, back to 2016, right? On average, kind of house in the US was around $288,000. And with that amount of money, you would be able to buy around 660 Bitcoin, because the price was around 430, something like that. So you would have 660 Bitcoin, right? Just to round that up. Then fast forwarding to 2021, same kind of house, the price went up to 410, around that. And that kind of money would only buy you 9 Bitcoin. So look at the difference, right? Because the prices of Bitcoin was around 46K in 2021. Then here we are right now, 2025. Prices of the normal houses in the US went up to around 450,000, around that much. And with that kind of money, you would only buy 4 Bitcoin. So now imagine, imagine someone bought Bitcoin instead of a house in 2016. That person would have 664 Bitcoin right now. If you only need around 4 Bitcoin to buy a normal house right now, imagine how many houses you would buy. Imagine that. Just think about it. It's simple, like you would buy around 100 and I'd say, just doing the math here, I'd say around 150 houses, which is crazy. Look at that difference. And look, I'm not even talking about when Bitcoin was released. Do you know what I mean? Around 2008, 9, 10, up to 12, because I think 2012 Bitcoin was lower than $1. I'm not even talking about that, because then the numbers would be so crazy, So I won't even talk about that. Instead of buying lesser things like the fiat money, you actually buy more. If you had saved that amount of money, and instead of buying a house, you bought like Bitcoin, today you would buy over 100 houses, like easy. Imagine Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is around 111,000 right now. And Bitcoin keeps going up around 50% every year, right? So in 10 years, Bitcoin is gonna be worth 6.4 million. And I'm only talking about 10 years, right? I'm not talking about 20, 30 years. Only 10 years, averaging 50% every year. You would take Bitcoin to 6.4 million, right? And you might say, no, 50% is way too high for Bitcoin because the prices are way too high right now. So it takes a lot of money to kind of move the prices that high. Even if it goes like 30% per year, in 10 years would still take Bitcoin to 1.5 million. So that's 15x on your money. So that's why I think it makes a lot of sense saving on Bitcoin. And that's why I'm gonna keep doing it. I literally don't care about what people say. I'm gonna keep doing that because that's my belief. That is where I think Bitcoin is gonna go, just up. That's the only direction, because it has proved us that like it's not going to zero, So it's like Michael Saylor says, it either goes to zero or to 1 million. We know Bitcoin is not going to zero anymore because all the institutional money, all the big companies, BlackRock and MicroStrategy, investing like billions on it. So it wouldn't make sense. They wouldn't invest that kind of money on Bitcoin if Bitcoin was going to trend to zero. You know what I mean? They wouldn't risk that amount of money just on something that is really risky. So yeah, that's my belief. That's what that's why I really like Bitcoin, and why I'm gonna keep doing that forever, because I want to store my money on something that kind of makes sense and something that is gonna be more valuable in the future. You know what I mean? So tell me what to think about that in the comments down below, and I'll definitely see you on the next one.